The player-led meeting that you guys had after the loss in the SEC tournament. Can you kind of just talk about what was talked about, who was kind of stepping up in that meeting, and what you guys wanted to accomplish by having it?
Well, I think the seniors were a big part of that meeting. It's their last year, and they want to go all the way, and so does everyone else. So they did really well, just taking the team together in the time we needed it most, and just regrouping and just focusing on the end goal.
Taylor, you had to sit out most of last year while this team went on that World Series run. What did you take from watching from the sidelines, and what were you able to soak in from that postseason run?
Yeah, last year, it wasn't the season I planned to have, but I was able to learn so much, take a step back from actually being on the field, and it just made me bring back my love for the game, not being able to be out there, and just take so much pressure off me for the upcoming seasons, and just being able to learn from the team last year that had so much success. So it was a blessing in disguise.
The main lesson from LSU, obviously the motto is let go, and to have a singular focus at the plate, not maybe really able to do that against the Tigers. What lesson do you take with you from that game into the regionals?
We just take it as it sucked, yeah, but that's not, we are still playing now, and we just have to take that game as a learning experience and just be just get it done, find a way to win, because we did not like the feeling after that, and we just have to keep going.
How does that fuel you guys for this upcoming game Friday?
Now we know we lose, we go home. We have to get it done now. We have to find any way to win, and just not being one person be the hero. We have to find ways on and find a way to win.
Have the upperclassmen talked about losing in the regional in 21 and 22 and how that sort of motivated them to 23 as you look toward this weekend?
It's a completely different team as back then, but they still bring up that feeling. That's a feeling we never want to feel. We know what we can do, and we just don't want to have that feeling.
How beneficial is it for you guys as batters to go up against Carlin and Peyton every day in practice? How do they kind of prepare you to face anything that you'll face when you're at the plate?
It's super beneficial. Those are the two best pitchers in the country, and if we can hit off them, we can hit off anyone, and they just get us ready for any competition. They're completely different, and so once we hit them, we can hit anyone.
What do you think that Carlin prepares you for, and what do you think that Peyton prepares you for, if you could kind of separate the two?
No one really throws how Carlin throws, how hard she does. So if we're seeing a faster pitcher, we'll throw Carlin in there and to see the different speeds. But Peyton, she can spin it like no other. So we're just getting ready to see the different spins off Peyton.
What's Coach Weekly told you all about just having a one focused mind, I guess, when you go up to the plate instead of analyzing 2 or 3 different options about getting it in?
Right now, we're just trying to keep it simple, and they were process focused right now, and not really worried about the outcome. We're just worried about the team, and so it's helping us a lot, just being more simple and not overthinking it.
Karen mentioned that when you guys have scored 3 or more runs this year, you guys have won. Just as someone on the offense, even maybe on defense, does that give you guys a lot of confidence and maybe take some pressure off you guys, knowing the strength that you have in the circle?
Mm-hmm. It's huge. We know we're in any game, no matter who we're playing, because of our pitching staff. They've kept us in some really good games, and when they're on, it's crazy. But it's just it's more. It helps the offense because we know when we score, they have our back, and so it just drives us to score more for our pitchers.
Anything else? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.